All right, so we're back for another deep dive. And today we're going to be tackling online business and passive income.
Sounds exciting.
It is, it is. Our source material is, well, it's a snippet from a motivational speaker. And this speaker throws out a pretty intriguing claim saying you only need to get 3 new people a day to make $10,000 a month.
Wow. That's a pretty bold statement.
It is, it is. So that's kind of our mission today, right? To figure out if that's even possible.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly got my attention, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So the speaker breaks it down like this. They're talking about a $10 monthly membership.
Okay.
And if you can get 3 new people signing up every single day for 30 days, that's 90 new members, right?
Right.
Which translates to $900 a month.
Okay.
But to actually hit that $10,000 a month figure, you'd need over 1,100 members.
Okay, so the math already seems a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
And to be honest, my scam alert is kind of tingling a little bit here.
Right.
I mean, is it really that easy to find 3 people every single day who are willing to pay for whatever it is you're offering?
Right.
And speaking of that, what kind of online business are we even talking about? Like, what are these people paying for?
That's a great question. The speaker doesn't really delve into specifics about,
Right.
what the product or service actually is.
Okay.
And this whole 3 people a day thing sort of assumes that, everyone who signs up sticks around,
Yeah.
that no one ever cancels their membership.
Which in the real world, they
Yeah.
call that churn. Right.
Exactly. Churn is a very real thing in any subscription-based business.
Right. And realistically, some churn is inevitable.
Absolutely.
So this whole 3 people a day thing is starting to sound a little, well,
A little too good to be true.
yeah, a little too good to be true.
Yeah.
But, maybe there's still something to this idea of building an online business,
Yes.
One that can generate consistent income. I mean, who wouldn't want to be making money even while they're sleeping?
Absolutely. The dream, right? That's where the concept of annual recurring revenue comes in.
Okay.
ARR.
ARR.
It's basically the predictable income that you can count on, year after year from subscriptions or memberships.
Okay. So let's say I had this online course, right, about underwater basket weaving.
Underwater basket weaving. Okay, I like it.
It's a very niche market, I know.
Sure.
But let's say I was making, I don't know, $1,000 a year from it.
Okay, and let's say you could guarantee that income for the next few years.
Right.
Just from people renewing their subscriptions to your amazing underwater basket weaving course.
This is all hypothetical, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
But if you could guarantee that $1,000 a year, right?
Yeah.
Applying a 10x multiple, like the speaker suggests,
Okay.
would mean your course could be valued at $10,000.
Wow.
That's the power of predictable revenue streams.
So investors, they love that kind of stability, right?
Absolutely.
Predictability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes the business more attractive. Okay, I'm starting to see why someone would be excited about this idea of ARR.
Right.
But the speaker also mentions this specific website called, I think it was flipper.com.
Oh, yeah. Flipper.com.
Which apparently is like a marketplace for buying and selling digital assets with recurring revenue.
It's an interesting concept, right?
Yeah.
Imagine you create a profitable online business, something that generates, consistent income every month, and then you decide to sell it. You could potentially make a lump sum of money based on the value of that recurring revenue.
Now that's starting to sound a little more like a science fiction novel. Is that even possible?
I mean, there's a lot to unpack there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But it all hinges on creating a digital asset that, provides real value.
Yeah.
And generates that coveted recurring revenue.
So we've got this simple 3 people a day formula, which is looking more and more like a marketing gimmick.
And then we have this whole other level of creating a digital asset that could potentially be sold for a huge profit.
It's a spectrum, isn't it?
Yeah.
On one end, you have the grind of constantly finding new customers.
Right.
And on the other, you have the challenge of creating something valuable enough to generate consistent income and, potentially attract buyers.
And all of this is happening in the wild west of the internet, I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed.
Hold on, it gets even more interesting. The speaker then throws AI into the mix, claiming it's changing the entire game for passive income.
Okay, now you've really piqued my curiosity. AI and passive income.
Yeah.
How does that even work?
That's what we're about to find out. Let's dive deeper into the world of AI and see how it might fit into this puzzle.
So this speaker throws around all these terms like AI marketplaces and GPTs,
GPTs.
generative pre-trained transformers.
Right?
To be honest, I have no idea what those are.
Yeah, you're not alone.
Yeah.
It does sound pretty intimidating at first.
Yeah.
But the basic idea is that these GPTs are like super smart computer programs that can, understand and generate human-like text.
Okay, so like a really, really advanced chatbot.
Yeah, you could think of it that way.
Yeah.
But the real question is, how could something like that actually make money?
Right, right.
Well, the speaker's idea is that you can train a GPT
Okay.
on your own specific knowledge or expertise.
Right.
So let's stick with your underwater basket weaving example. Imagine you created a GPT that could answer any question about underwater basket weaving.
Drawing from your years of experience.
Right.
Right.
So instead of me personally answering every single question
Exactly.
from these aspiring underwater basket weavers.
Your GPT could do it for you.
Oh,
People could pay to access this AI-powered advice.
that's kind of a cool idea.
Right.
But doesn't that devalue, human expertise?
That's a really important question.
Yeah.
It's something to think about.
I mean, if a computer program can do it just as well,
Right.
what's the point of hiring an actual human, right?
Right, right.
The speaker doesn't really address those ethical implications.
Okay.
They just get really, really excited about the potential for passive income.
Okay, so maybe not all sunshine and roses with this AI stuff.
Right.
But I am curious to hear more about how it works,
Sure.
The speaker mentioned a personal example, right?
Yes, they did.
Of a GPT that they created.
Yeah, they talked about creating a GPT designed to answer questions about marketing.
Okay.
And building an online following. So essentially people pay for access to the GPT's advice.
Right.
Which is based on speaker's own knowledge and experience.
I guess it's kind of like having a digital clone of yourself.
Exactly.
Working 24/7.
Working around the clock.
Answering all those frequently asked questions so you don't have to.
Exactly. It frees up your time.
Yeah.
And potentially creates a scalable income stream.
But then they go on to talk about this AI girlfriend GPT, and that one just kind of weirded me out.
Yes, that example definitely raised some eyebrows.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a GPT designed to simulate,
Oh, wow.
a conversation with a loving partner.
Wow.
And people actually pay per minute to chat with it.
That's both fascinating and a little creepy, to be honest.
It is.
It makes you wonder about the future of human connection,
Yeah.
Are we all just going to be sitting at home chatting with our AI companions?
It's a question worth pondering, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But from a business perspective,
Right.
it highlights the potential for GPTs to fill all sorts of niche needs.
Right.
Think about it. If someone is willing to pay to talk to an AI girlfriend, what other unexpected needs are out there?
Right.
Waiting to be met by a cleverly designed GPT.
So what you're saying is this whole adapt or die message that the speaker keeps repeating isn't just about, jumping on the latest tech bandwagon.
Right.
It's about looking for ways to leverage these new tools
Absolutely.
to solve problems and provide value in a changing world.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
The speaker may be a bit, over the top with their marketing hype.
Right.
But their core message about adapting to a rapidly evolving landscape is spot on.
So we've gone from this pretty simplistic and probably unrealistic 3 people a day model to this whole other level of digital assets and AI-powered businesses.
It's a lot to take in.
It really is.
For sure.
And the speaker barely scratched the surface.
Barely scratched the surface.
Yeah.
They mentioned GPTs for writing, coding, customer service, even therapy.
It's incredible.
It sounds like the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
But is all of this really achievable for the average person?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it?
The speaker certainly makes it sound easy.
Yeah.
But creating a successful online business,
Right.
whether it's based on a simple membership model or a complex AI-powered system, it takes work, it takes dedication, and a bit of luck.
So where does that leave us? What are the key takeaways from all of this for our listener?
Well, I think we've explored a lot of ground in this deep dive.
Yeah.
From the allure of passive income to the potential of AI.
Yeah.
It's clear that the future of of work and income generation is changing rapidly.
Right.
The question is, how can we navigate this new landscape and potentially create opportunities for ourselves?
This whole deep dive has really, really opened my eyes. The possibilities and the potential pitfalls of online business and all this stuff we've been talking about. What stands out to you from all this?
I think the sheer range of options is pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
We've gone from that 3 people a day pitch,
Right.
which honestly feels more like a catchy slogan than a sustainable business model.
Right.
To the complexities of creating and selling digital assets.
Yeah.
And then all the way to the mind-boggling potential of AI-powered income streams.
Yeah.
It's a lot to process.
It really is.
For sure.
I can see how someone could get caught up in the hype,
Absolutely.
Especially with all the buzz around AI these days.
Right.
But I also keep coming back to that question of value.
Yeah.
Whether you're building a simple membership site or creating a sophisticated GPT, it all comes down to providing something that people are actually willing to pay for.
Absolutely. And that's where the real challenge lies.
Yeah.
How do you identify a genuine need in the market?
Right.
And create something that truly adds value?
Right.
The speaker we listened to, they seemed to gloss over that part.
Yeah, they did.
They were so focused on the how-to of building an online business that they didn't really address the more fundamental question of what to build in the first place.
Right, right. And that's where I think our listeners can really benefit from this deep dive,
Absolutely.
We've unpacked the hype, we've explored the possibilities and highlighted the potential pitfalls.
Right.
Now it's up to each individual to decide what resonates with them, what path they want to explore further.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe the 3 people a day model sparks an idea for a simple online business.
Right. Or perhaps the AI stuff has ignited a passion for learning more about these emerging technologies.
Or maybe this deep dive has inspired someone to take a closer look at their own skills and expertise.
Yeah.
And think about how they could, package that knowledge into a digital asset that provides real value to others.
If you had to create a digital asset with recurring revenue, what would it be? What problem would it solve?
Wow.
What unique value could you offer that AI couldn't replicate easily?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Those are the questions I hope our listener will ponder as we wrap up this deep dive.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of online business, passive income, and the ever-evolving landscape of work and technology.
It's been a fascinating conversation.
It really has. Until next time, keep exploring.
Keep learning.
Keep learning and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.